There are all sorts of things that are happening that either legacy media or the government doesn't report or doesn't talk about. And I try to come onto this stream and tell you about these things so that you're aware of them and so that, collectively we can take action and decisions. So one of the things that I don't think is getting enough attention either in legacy media or in government is the fact that government is starting to use artificial intelligence to do things that you might not be aware of. For example, I found out over the last month and a half or so that the government is using artificial intelligence to screen immigration applications. I wrote a piece today about government's role in artificial intelligence because I don't think that legacy media is talking enough about this, and neither is the government. The link to this article is in the video feed. Just click on it and take a couple of minutes and read it. But also when you do, subscribe to this newsletter. It's free and it also lets me talk to you. Many of you know that Facebook algorithm, which is powered by artificial intelligence in some ways, also affects what you see. Instagram does the same, YouTube does the same. And I want to make sure that I have the ability to bring you these updates, these things that I see as a parliamentarian. So just click the link in the video feed here, read this article. It'll give you some really good information on this issue that isn't being reported about in the legacy media as much as it could be. And also it allows me to skip shadow banning and skip the algorithms and communicate directly with you. So again, on this topic, artificial intelligence, many of you, I heard that I talked about something called ChatGPT in the House of Commons in early December. This, if you haven't seen it, is an artificial intelligence that has the ability to parse language, and it has some pretty significant implications, I think, for the economy and potentially for you. But looking further down the road, or maybe not so further down the road, based on which technological expert you've talked to, many people are talking about the emergence of something called artificial general intelligence or strong artificial intelligence, which could essentially, putting it very simply, have the ability to think for itself. And many experts, particularly with the emergence of ChatGPT, are saying that this is not as far down the road as many people think it might be. There's a lot of people who think that the emergence of AGI is coming in the short to the medium term. Again, if you click on the link in the video feed, I've written an article about this. It points to some of the evidence around this, but it also asks a lot of questions about what the role of government is in this situation. And it asks questions that nobody's asking about, like if government can't really even manage relationships between humans, what are we going to do in this situation? And why isn't Parliament talking about this? I know this kind of sounds like science fiction, but it's not really. And the article, if you click the link in the description feed, outlines why. So I'm trying to bring you information that you might not get from legacy media, and I'm also trying to raise awareness of issues that might not be getting the attention that they deserve in Parliament. So if you just take a minute, click on that link, and most importantly, hit subscribe so that this type of stuff isn't affected by social media platform algorithms, and also by impending legislation by the Trudeau Liberal government that could affect people like me, my ability to give you this information. We know that there's legislation the Trudeau Liberal government has passed, which gives government more rights, essentially to censor what you see on social media. So that's why it's so important to subscribe to the link that's in this video description feed. The last thing I'll get you to do, it takes you no time at all, is share this video. The more that we can share information that's not necessarily reported in legacy media or might not have the attention that it deserves in Parliament or in government, the more that people become aware and the more that it can become a political issue and politicians have to respond. So again, click the link in the video feed. I wrote a really short article for you, giving you some of this information with links. Subscribe to that letter. It allows me to directly connect with you and skip the social media algorithms and Justin Trudeau's censorship bills, and also share this video. So again, if you want some information on AI, how the government is using it, and some of the things that government isn't doing on this issue, click, subscribe, and share. Working hard for you. Have a great day.